Once a man was very unhappy with his life. His life was full of sorrows, and because of this, he was always sad. One day, one of his friends told him that a wise monk was staying in a nearby town for a few days. He suggested meeting the monk for his problem. Initially, the man was reluctant to meet the monk. Then he thought there was no harm in meeting the wise one, so he decided to meet the monk. The next day, the man went to see the monk at his place. When the man entered the room, he saw that the monk had just finished his meditation and was sitting peacefully. The man bowed down and sat in front of him. He said, "Sir, my life is full of sorrows." Then he told the list of problems he had to the monk. The man continued, "Sir, my life is full of problems. I have many problems in my life and I am always sad. Please give me some solution." After that, the man became silent and waited for the monk to speak. The monk looked at the man with compassion, thought for a second, and then said, "My friend, can you tell me how many red colors are there in this room?" The man was surprised to hear this from the monk. He thought, "I am asking for a solution to my problems, and this monk is asking me unnecessary questions." But still, unwillingly, he looked around the room, counted red color items, and then said, "Sir, there are many things in this room that are red." Then he explained, "Sir, this pillow is red. That apple is also red. That mat is red, and your slippers are red too. There are several red color things in this room." The monk said, "Okay, now without looking anywhere, tell me how many blue colors are there in this room." The man was baffled to listen to this. Then he said, "Sir, how can I tell you this without looking at the room again?" The wise Zen master said, "When you were looking for the red color, did you not notice the blue color?" The man said, "No, sir. When I was looking for the red color, I was focused only on that. Therefore, I could not notice the blue color in the room." Listening to this, the monk smiled and said, "My friend, this is the answer to your question. Our life is also like that. You will get what you will look for. While you look for the red color in this room, your mind focused only on finding that color. You could not see any other color. There are many things in this room that are blue, but you focused only on the red color and you could not notice the blue color at all. Likewise, our life is also a combination of happiness and sorrow. But you have focused so much on the sorrows that you don't see happiness in your life. Happiness and sorrow are two sides of a coin. If there is no happiness in life, then how can there be a feeling of sorrow? And if there is no sorrow in life, then how can there be a feeling of happiness? It is not that there is no happiness in your life, but you have focused your attention so much on the sorrows that you don't see the happiness at all. Therefore, change your perspective of looking at life. Try to find moments of happiness in your life. If you focus on happiness instead of sorrow, you will find a life full of happiness. Friends, most people are suffering from sorrow and spending their lives in sadness. But they forget that life will appear to us as we see it. If you consider a life full of sorrows, you will find life miserable. And if you view a life full of happiness, you will find your life full of cherish. Happiness and sorrow are both parts of life. There cannot only happiness or sorrow in anyone's life, because life holds both of them together. If you look for happiness in your life, you will get pleasure. And if you look for sorrows, you will get grief. Therefore, try to find happiness even in small things. And remember that every moment that passes by will never come back. So why not live this moment happily rather than being sad?